Architecture Review. Could we please call the roll?
Yes. Mr. Hancock,
Here.
Mr. Stoner,
Here.
Mr. Vanderwerf,
Here.
Mr. Mitsuno, and Mr. Henningsen are absent.
Thank you. Today's meeting is a hybrid meeting. The public may access and participate in the meeting electronically. Instructions for doing so are posted on the Albemarle County website at the Albemarle County calendar. The public has real-time audio-visual access to this meeting over Zoom and real-time audio access over telephone, both as provided in the lawfully posted meeting notice. This meeting is being recorded and will be made available on the county's website calendar. This meeting is a public record and subject to disclosure under the Freedom of Information Act. All speakers, when it is your turn to speak, please first state your name for the record. Applicants who are making presentations, note that your presentation is limited to a total of 15 minutes, which you can divide among your team members. Staff will let you know when the 15 minutes are up. If applicants in the meeting room have team members attending virtually who will need to present, please make that known when you come to the podium. Everyone who is participating virtually, please mute your microphone until it is your turn to speak. Do any ARB members have anything to disclose?
No.
I don't either. Public comment. Are there any members of the public that want to make a comment about a project that is not on the agenda for review?
Good afternoon. Neil Williamson with the Free Enterprise Forum. This comment is really focused upon policy, not projects. When I was reviewing your agenda over the weekend, I took out my handy-dandy Places 29 portfolio to look and see how this particular project may or may not fit into that plan. Well, the reality is this project that's being discussed doesn't fit at all into the plan, and that's because Albemarle County failed. Albemarle County made a plan. We've got a plan. Well, the plan has no force. In order to accentuate the plan, a private property owner has to come forward and ask for a rezoning and ask for a form-based rezoning if they really want to do the plan, and then move forward with a costly unsecured specification. That's a terrible way to move forward with a plan. Now, conversely, Albemarle County could proactively rezone lands that they want to see happen, and then the property owner would have the opportunity to utilize that zoning or not. Anything below would qualify. Albemarle County's not done that. Why not? Because I believe they've been thinking perhaps we'll be able to get proffers for some of these things. Well, in the negotiation of planning, it's clear you're now getting construction equipment, very attractive construction equipment area, where I think at one point you wanted a bistro. I also believe staff has recognized bistros along US 29 may not be a reality. I strongly encourage those in charge, not this group, those in charge, to examine the planning paradigms they're currently using and what is working and what isn't working, and allow the property owners incentives to move forward to accentuate these glorious plans that we spend millions of dollars on. Thank you for the opportunity to speak.
Thank you for your comments. Consent agenda. There are no consent items today. Move to the regular review items. There's one regular review item today. It is ARB 2025-18 Carter Machinery Major Amendment. Chris, are you ready with your presentation?
Yes. Good afternoon. The application.
It's coming up.
Okay. The application being reviewed today is the second review of a major amendment to establish a construction equipment rental facility in addition to associated site improvements. The ARB reviewed the preliminary architecture and site plan in September of this year. The site is located at 721 Rio Road West. Northside Library is to the west, and several commercial properties are to the north and east. The updated architectural drawings show revised window heights on the facade and side elevations to match the storefront windows, and the existing roof overhang cut back to align flush with the existing exterior wall. These changes help improve coordination between the proposed entrance tower and the existing structure, resulting in a design that is better integrated with the surrounding context. Details on the side elevation have been provided with the submittal. Roughly half of each elevation lacks detailing to relieve blankness, but the landscaping along the frontage and western perimeter of the site is expected to soften the blankness as viewed from the entrance quarter. Landscape plan has been revised to include the required shrub height and interior parking area trees. On the building's west side, several parking spaces were removed to create a larger landscape island, where an additional tree has been added with the proposed shrubs. This arrangement is still expected to soften the appearance of the west elevation as viewed from the entrance quarter. Staff recommends approval of the major amendment with the revisions listed in the staff report, and I'll be happy to try to answer any questions.
Thanks, Chris. Let's see. Questions for staff. Frank Stoner?
I don't have any questions. Thanks.
Thanks. Dade?
Thanks for your report, Chris. No questions.
I don't have any questions either. Thanks, Chris. Do we have anyone from the applicant that wishes to make a presentation?
Hello, sorry, I'm getting over a cold. I'm Lindsay Byer with Balzer and Associates, the architect on the project. We spoke about this before, but our major changes were changing some of the window heights to kind of align more with the big front facade change. And then trying to match some of the elements pulling in from the library, which is, I think, kind of where that area is trying to go in terms of design ideas. In terms of the east and west elevation, I believe per the county's comments, those are a primary concern. We believe that the west elevation is going to be primarily heavily landscaped, and it's really, there's not a lot of room for windows or doors because behind those would be a big shop area. So it's not the most appealing view. And then on the east side, again, with the height difference, we're about 12 feet off the grade plane. So again, putting windows, it would make it look a little bit more like a clerestory than kind of any commercial sort of space. So that's kind of our design rationale behind those two facades. And thank you for your time.
Thank you. All right, we'll have see if there's any questions for the applicant. Dade?
Thank you. No questions.
All right.
Nope, none for me either.
And I don't have any questions either. Thank you for your presentation. Are there any members of the public that would like to comment?
No, sir.
Thank you. All right, the ARB will now go into discussion, starting with Frank Stoner.
Can you pull up the east and west elevations real quick? Okay. Great, thanks. I don't really have any comments. I think the building is what it is. I think landscaping that they proposed certainly address the west side elevation, and I think what they've done in the front is a major improvement. Beyond that, I really don't have a whole lot to say about it. Yeah, I avoid the whole discussion over the form-based code, but appreciate Neil's comments.
Thank you. Dade?
Yeah, thank you, Frank. Let's see, yeah, appreciate Mr. Williamson's comments. I think, like Frank, in the context of this being an improvement to an existing structure and an existing site, I support the application. I think certainly there are other aspirations for the development of this area in the county's plan, but I think this is an improvement for what's there. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dade. I agree. I think, all things considered, it's a, nice retrofit. I think there's a vast improvement on the west elevation, specifically with the definition of the site circulation and adding that big landscape island. I think will have a pretty big impact on the corridor, especially moving along Rio towards 29. Appreciate the front facade. I think it's pretty utilitarian, but this is not, we've reviewed this a few times. I don't think there's any surprises here. So I think it's an appropriate application and, treatment for this entrance corridor, especially given what's there now. When you're looking at the old Daily Progress building, the character of the North Side Library has kind of some of the industrial elements. I understand the planning, what the vision for the future is, but contextually, this building makes sense. So, can we review the recommended motion?
That the recommendation was for approval of the certificate of appropriateness with the conditions listed in the staff report.
Any questions or comments on any of these items? All right, do we have a motion?
A move for approval of certificate of appropriateness for ARB 2025-18, 721 Rio, major amendment with the conditions listed in the staff report as shown.
I'll second.
Thank you. Carolyn, can we call the vote?
Yes. Mr. Vanderwerf,
Aye.
Mr. Stoner,
Aye.
Mr. Hancock.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, moving on to work session. There are no work session items today. Approval of minutes. We have a motion to adopt the November 24th, 2025 minutes.
So moved.
There's second.
Second.
Could we call the vote?
Yes. Mr. Hancock,
Aye.
Mr. Stoner,
Aye.
and Mr. Vanderwerf.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see, old business, other items. Do any board members or staff have any other items?
The only thing that we have is we'd like to go over the upcoming schedule and quorum check.
Check my calendar.
So at the last meeting, everyone here present today said they could attend the December 8th meeting. Hopefully that's still accurate.
Yes.
One more head nod.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry, slow on the uptake.
And last week, for the December 22nd meeting, Mr. Stoner cannot attend. Mr. Hancock was a maybe. Mr. Vanderwerf was a yes. Is that all still accurate?
I can attend.
You can.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. We are still waiting to hear back from the other two members on that date. Hopefully, we will be able to hold that meeting because we do have at least two items, those that are listed there, that need to be reviewed on that day. If we don't get another member present, we could possibly move those back to the 15th. Is December 15th a possibility for any of you?
I'll be here.
Yes.
Yes, and preferred to the 22nd if
Okay. And what about the 29th?
I will not be able to attend the 29th.
nor will I.
I will be here.
We can give proxies. Yes.
And just looking forward a bit, January 5th.
I will not be able to attend the 5th.
I'm uncertain on the 5th.
I should be able to.
That look like I've got all that accurate for now. Good. Okay, if things change, please let us know, and I will work with the other members and get back to you as soon as I can with final dates.
Okay,
Thank you.
perfect. Thank you. All right. The next ARB meeting is scheduled for Monday, December 8th, 2025. We've covered who can attend. I think that's everything. The meeting is adjourned to the next meeting on Monday, December 8th, 2025. The time is 1:22.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thanks.